Welcome back to the channel, guys. It makes sense why I was so lost with the first impressions of this anime. I will explain it in this video. Welcome back to my channel, guys. I was so lost with I gave my first impressions on this anime, which is considered a retro for me because it is from 2008, which is about 15 years ago when it released. So I do consider this as a retro anime. I was very confused. I thought I was watching the last episode, and very much I was, or at least almost last episode. So before anything, guys, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. You guys can also follow me on social media, which is in the description below. You guys can follow me on Discord or join my Discord and give some love to my channel by commenting, liking, and sharing. Again, if you're really interested in older anime, I do try to give some first impressions and reviews of older anime here and there for those who are interested. So, okay, let's talk about this. So the series first two episodes are very much repeated at a fast pace in the last two episodes of the anime. Just want to throw that out. You can almost start in episode three and watch from there, and you don't really miss much. You can almost like episode 10, after 10, go back to the beginning, watch that, and then watch 11 and 12. But yeah, that's very much how it was. I don't know why they decided to go that way. I guess mainly because I think this derives from a game. I could be wrong, but so people maybe already knew what was going on. Um, it's a very powerful first episode. A lot of people die. You fall in love with someone who is gonna die in that first episode, and then you kind of relive what happened from the beginning. And essentially, you have these two girls, Kagura and Yomi. And Kagura is, uh, well, they both come from different families. Yomi is, I think, I hate to say it like this, but she's a bastard adoptive child into the group, and she is the next in line to inherit what is like a spirit um, beast they use to kill the unseen, the mystical creatures and demons that live around Japan. Now, these two girls have kind of lived through this their entire lives, and they kind of gone through this. Just they're training to become who they are. Kagura is our main good girl. Yomi is the one that eventually goes AWOL, and the reason that is because her uncle never accepts her as part of the family, and her uncle wants his or her sister May to really be the inheritant and the next one in line. So I want to say the first, well, not the first, but episode three, four, and five are really just character buildup of Yomi and Kagura, how they became almost like sisters, how they come close, how Yomi always has an upper hand on Kagura, and that's very important towards the end of the series, and just Yomi's relationship with who she's gonna be married to, other supporting characters that come in and basically um, make the anime what it is. Right? We eventually get to cases where they themselves are treating them, and essentially uh, we kind of see how a lot of this work is done behind the scenes of Japan. A lot of people don't even know that Japan has a branch within the government that deals with this type of, I guess, things that happen with demons and spirits. Obviously, not everyone knows that. So, at the very almost end of the series, essentially, it becomes a family feud. Um, Isayama or Yomi, the Isayama family, uh, Yomi's dad is killed. Now they say it was her fault because she wasn't there to protect him, but in reality, it was the uncle and her cousin May who killed her dad, and then they falsified a last will which claimed that May was going to be the one to take or inherent the beasts and the swords, so on and so forth. So Yomi is heartbroken with this, and eventually um, she has a mission where she needs to defeat a certain person who has a demon, and this person or this demon I think is Kazuhiro, and it's a gem itself, and he grants her healing, and in this whole process, May is killed. Yomi kills May. Yomi finds out that May, like the entire time, the sword doesn't accept her, and she ends up killing May. Yomi is mutilated by Kazuhiro, which eventually is healed by the stone, but basically she's brainwashed and taken over by this demon. Now she goes in a rampage the last two episodes, and again, it's kind of a repeat of the first two episodes. She kills her uncle. She kills friends that were part of the group. I mean, basically, almost anyone involved got killed. And a lot of people that were bystanders were also killed. And we finally understand, like, I can almost watch the first two episodes and now finally understand what's going on because now we know who each character is. And a lot of them that I thought were side characters in the beginning of like my first impressions, they weren't side characters. They're actually a little bit more important. They were supporting characters that she killed, and I'm I don't know. I'm torn to understand why they did it this way, but I guess I understand in a way. It did fit well. There is a last battle, and there is a winner at the end of Yomi and Kagura. And Kagura essentially has to step up, and her dad is killed by Yomi, or Yomi hurts him enough where he eventually dies. Kagura herself takes up her family's sword and beast that she can manipulate, which is a huge snake. Very awesome. Yeah, that in a nutshell is the series. I know I probably didn't make sense too much for those who haven't seen it, but if you've seen it, you probably understood where I was talking about. Out of 10, I'm gonna give this one a 7. The reason I give it a 7 is I like the characters. I like the development. There's one person who commented in one of the episodes that I was watching, and I just happened to see the comments. This is a Hope Pokey commercial, and it really much is. They're always eating Pokey, and like the brand is not changed. It says Pokey on it. So, yeah, it's throwing your face. That's a little bit not really important, but it is what it is. Um, didn't go higher because it can almost disencourage you to not watch it if you watch the first two episodes and feel completely lost. So that's the only reason I didn't rate it higher. I think my anime list of time of recording has this series at 7.59, which is it's a pretty high scoring for a not so popular anime from 2008. So if you're looking for something good to watch that is a little bit older from what we're watching now, check this one out. Give it some love. It is on Crunchyroll. Both I believe it's both sub and dub. So go check it out. You can watch it in English if you want. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Let me know what I should be watching and reviewing or giving my first impressions on, and I will try my best to get to those as soon as possible. Thank you guys so much for the love and support you show this channel, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.